Oh yeah. Ooh, we in, boy. Announced that on IG. Announced that on TikTok because I keep forgetting we have damn TikTok. Yeah, I'm. What's up, guys? It's good to be into our second live, basically. Our second live for Past the Ox, and yeah, I'm just getting used to being like Kaisenet and stuff. I don't know how he does this. This stuff's annoying, honestly. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time to be here with you guys. I'm just gonna announce this over there live on the YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, only one. What is up, everybody? So yeah, things have been going crazy with Past the Ox. The J Dig interview is out now, and that is still not in the 100 view club yet, but it is in the on Instagram. It is 2 times gone 1,000 views, so that's a beautiful thing. That's not a lot for IG, but it's a lot for us, and it's a beautiful thing to see us getting better and better. That there's more traction behind things with the artists that we're interviewing and everything. Um, Today we're gonna actually do something cool that I've been meaning to do for a while, and it's gonna be an artist profile. So I'm gonna take the whole video, the long form video, and edit it up into a smaller video. So I don't plan on this being over 30 minutes or an hour. Um, but we're gonna be on here, and I'm gonna be happy to share with you guys a close friend of mine, a true inspiration for Past the Ox, for this music platform, for this channel. That is the homie Eleazar. Let's share this screen. Let's see. Share this screen right quick. Yeah. Share that. And yes, I'm so honored to bring you guys Elyzr, the incredible the incredible Els. Everybody calls him Els. This is the homie Elmo Nisimo, Elmo sickening, Elmo vividly mimicking a living king. If you know, you know, you know who that is. The big homie. I'm gonna leave his government name out of it, but Elyzr, Elyzr Music, the incredible. Just the so you guys can see the bottom right there, September 16th, 2023. This is the first post, one of six for that day. This is the very first post that Past the Ox did. It was about the big homie Elyzr, Big Hoss. Find his uh find his other nicknames in the description down below. But yeah, Elyzr, he had an amazing album called Big Moves, where right now it's not up on streaming platforms currently. I believe it's a rights thing, and he's probably getting his money back, getting everything in place because that's an incredible album. If you've downloaded it, if you've heard it at all, Big Moves, you need to go run that up. You could find it. You could track it down, send me a link so that I could listen to it. But yeah, some of my favorite songs on there. The greatest artist out of the San Gabriel Valley, Baldwin Park, California's very own Elyzr. With this second independent album, there are certified bangers all throughout this project, top to bottom. Not only a skilled rapper, but a silky vocalist, a master producer, and a high level keyboardist. Els does it all on Big Moves. The track Pull Up, that's the eternal banger. That's on my eternal playlist. I got to go check some of the playlists that I made because now Pull Up's missing from them. Cheetos featuring the incomparable Ray Khalil. And then The Coast with a bevy of all-star appearances from Brother Smack to the brownboyz popping up on that. If you don't know who those guys are, we're definitely going to go through that. But yeah, right here, Big Moves. That's an incredible album that I feel like the world needs to hear. It was made in 2021, but this is one of the best albums to drop this decade in the 2020s, in my opinion. This album sparked the creativity for Past the Ox. This album is a big reason I'm even able to hear autotune and like it. This is the artist responsible for Peter Rico liking autotune at all, because I really didn't like it. Credit to Post Malone as well. He had a lot of good songs that brought me around to it. But Elyzr is an absolute legend here for this album alone. But let's dive a little deeper. Here's his Instagram page for all of you guys who want to see it. This man's constantly rebranding, constantly changing his name up, and constantly keeping the stilo. I suggest any video here. I suggest literally anything. If you're uncomfortable with male nudity, then yeah, definitely don't click any of these videos because else might just kidding. All jokes, all jokes, all jokes. But Els is he is a comedy genius. Everything he does is hilarious. Right here, scoring, playing a game with Brother Smack. They were scoring vegetables. It's the dude's ridiculous. The big Kahuna right there. This is an incredible freestyle that just dropped. Definitely go show that some love. But this is his IG page, Eleazar Music with two C's. Music, because being thick, you need the extra C. THICC. Music. MUSICC. This man, he's always bent words and stuff. He always has a great. You just got to be around him to know what I'm talking about. He'll do anything to mess with your head. I love this dude. But yeah, definitely follow him. You can catch some random comedy happening on this page any time of day. Whether he's going back and forth with the Brother Smack and the brownboyz crew, whether he's shouting somebody out, whether he found something online that's absolutely hilarious. This dude ruined my algorithm on IG with some of the worst meme songs I've ever seen in my life. If you know what Boy Howdy is on IG, you know the type of music I'm listening to. Shout out to his brother Angel. Yeah, I grew up with this man in Baldwin Park. Hailing from Baldwin Park, California, this dude is an absolute legend. This dude is an absolute king when it comes to performing music. Few people know this, but he is a very skilled accordion player, a very skilled corrido singer, which we're gonna get into more, a very skilled reggae vocalist. He's great with the harmonies. And even above everything, it's just he is such a maestro with the instruments. I feel he doesn't get enough credit for his bars. So today I'm gonna really go on record to say that this is the best spitter I personally know that I've ever met. And that doesn't mean a lot, for it's just Peter Rico. Who cares? But when it comes to just having bars, when it comes to somebody so good at rapping that it feels like you're having an out of body experience when you're witnessing this dude murder a cipher, this is the single greatest rapper out of Baldwin Park. I'm gonna go on record and say it. I'm gonna put it out there in the world. There's some famous rappers in Baldwin Park that people like and stuff, but I think this is the dude who he'll wrap circles around anybody. This dude gets down. This dude gets busy. Um, but he is an artist first and foremost. So as a hip hop artist, I think this dude needs so much credit just for the sound being cultivated within his scene. And when I say his scene, that's a big family affair. That's what Brother Smack is. That's what brownboyz are. Before we get to the Brother Smack, the brownboyz, a little more of the things he's done, I definitely want to take you to his first album, underrated gem right here. Ooh, I spit. Let me do another take of that, just so only people who get the spit on there is the live people. But I really want to dive into his first album and some of the projects in his discography. Before Big Moves, there was Jazz Cabbage, and there is so many beautiful songs on this record. My favorite one being Floored, absolute club banger right there that I constantly run back to. But then there's also the incredible Elyzr Sucks, an incredible introspective track, a track where you get to see Elyzr really talk about the insecurities that come with being Elyzr, but not just Elyzr, but it's very relatable to anybody who's an artist, anybody on their independent grind, anybody trying to make something happen, anybody growing up in Baldwin Park, California. When you're growing up in California, there's a desire to be somebody, It's that I call it being Hollywood. I felt it when I moved out of California. But everyone here has a desire to be the next Dr. Dre, the next Snoop Dogg. And there's a lot of talented people here, so it's really easy to be unconfident about your own talent. However, when it comes to talent alone, if everything in the music industry and about the world was just talent, we'd be looking at somebody, we'd be comparing this man to Quincy Jones. We'd be comparing this man to some of the best composers throughout history. Elyzr has as much skill as anyone has ever had. Beethoven, Bach, and that's not just me trying to be a super fan of him, trying to hype you guys up because he's the first post on Pass the Ox. If you're able to have a chance to see Elyzr in front of a piano, just sit down there. I don't care how long you sit down. You're going to end up sitting there for 3 hours. As long as he's sitting there playing the piano, you're going to end up entranced there. And it's some of the best shows I've ever had the privilege to see in my life. Being able to see a true maestro practice, being able to see somebody mixing. I have footage on footage that I'm probably going to drop in a cut. I have so much footage of this man making beats. I remember days telling this man, "Oh, that sound it's not going to work right." And then you give it 10 minutes and that sound is incredible, with whether it's a hip hop beat, whether it's a pop song, whether it's a reggae song, whether it's a cumbia. This man this man's ability to blend everything together is absolutely astounding. And you can hear it all throughout Jazz Cabbage. On a song like Brighter Side, again, you really get a feel for the type of singer he is. You get a feel for the type of rapper he is. Pushed and pulled poetically. Just that, pushed and pulled poetically. And that alliteration alone is already bars. That's bars beyond bars right there that a lot of people don't know how to utilize. They have no idea what Elyzr is doing with the science, man. Growing up, this dude was a heavy influence on me as far as what I listened to. I found out about Most Def through Elyzr. I found out about a underground legendary group called Typical Cats through Elyzr. I recall Elyzr freestyling on the radio with Tumex late at night. Back in the day, being legendary, freestyling with the legendary Tumex of the Visionaries, the Audible Angel himself. And to know that that's the caliber of artist that Elyzr has been shoulder to shoulder with, you have to really understand why I'm hyping this man up so much. Why I'm trying to put you onto this guy, because this is a true legend. The play is right here. You see it. You'll be early to the party right here, guys. Not really, because the party's been cracking for years. If you ever been to one of Elz's birthday parties, you ever been to you've ever been to had the privilege of kicking it with this guy, if you have ever had your life threatened by letting him drive you around somewhere, then you know that this dude is just being around him. It's a special time. It's an incredible time, and it can turn into, if you're freestyling with them, you better bring your best bars. If there's a piano around, be prepared to be amazed. I've even seen this man play a guitar. Yeah, I remember that live, Elyzr. There's a whole live of this man playing guitar while his homie was drumming, and it was crazy to hear how proficient this man was getting at guitar. You know, he knows some great guitarists, so he's not going to call himself a guitarist. I know some great guitarists, so I won't say he's the greatest guitarist ever. He's not Hendrix or anything, but his ability to pick up a guitar and be able to learn, don't underestimate Elyzr. That's one of the worst mistakes you can make. So Jazz Cabbage right here. This outrolude is one of the most beautiful uses of autotune I've ever heard in my life. This is literally the song that changed my perspective. It could be parking lot, it could be outrolude, but I'm gonna be happy to play a bit of that in the cut up version of this. I'm gonna play a bunch of his music. It's gonna be 10-second clips, so we don't get in trouble with any sort of copyright issues or anything like that. But we're gonna make sure to do a full rundown of Elyzr, take you through the sounds of him, cut back from parts in this, and then have little video editing stuff. But Jazz Cabbage is something you guys need to check out. So this was his first album. His second album was 2021's Big Moves, which right now I'm having trouble finding it on certain platforms. I believe again, rights issues, things like that. But if you got the hookup, let me know. Send me something. Send me something. This is Elyzr's YouTube page. This is a great visual right here. 111. That song is an absolute banger. Shout out to all the homies guest starring in here. That is nothing but stars in the background right there. If you've seen Past the Ox, you recognize Stretch. We have an interview with C's coming up, who, if you've seen Truancy's, that's a star right there. And then the interview with Kennedy Hollows coming through. We're getting every single member of Voltron to sit down with us till we get Brother Smack all together, which we'll see when that happens. That's gonna be a good time. That's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna need a lot of mics, Adrian. Get ready. But yeah, this is Elyzr's YouTube page. I would say follow it. For anybody who's in the know, then you definitely want to hop onto Chorizo Vision as well. As my number one favorite song from Elyzr is on Chorizo Vision and only on Chorizo Vision. So yes, you need to watch the Chorizo. Chorizo Vision has the song Problem by Elyzr. That is easily my favorite banger from his whole catalog. And it's because I think it's so hard to find it. And then I really love the visual of his name, the way it's in cursive with the red lining under it. The random food challenge is hilarious. You definitely need to watch that. And then him and Brian Gazzo, when we're talking about the brownboyz, which we're going to get into later. Ooh, the beauty right there. Just two beautiful men making beautiful music. No homo. Pause, But this something that everybody in the know, if you're watching this, go tap in with Chorizo Vision because there's absolute gold on all those videos. Dang, it's crazy. 5 years ago, all this was made. But you need to be tapped in with Chorizo Vision. Moving on. There's a group that we've been saying multiple times called Brother Smack. If you're on TikTok, then you're probably seeing their viral version of Tacos Mas Buscos, which is going up right now on TikTok. Go follow that. Search Brother Smack, Tacos Mas Buscos. The description is in the link to it is in the description. Good luck spelling it if you don't speak Spanish. But yes, Brother Smack is absolutely something you need to be tapped in with. The incredible Elyzr, who is a engineer for Brother Smack, a producer for Brother Smack, a keys player for Brother Smack, and as I said before, a spitter in Brother Smack. We have incredible things right here, exclusives on this channel that you need to hear. Catch Up out now, the latest single that they dropped. Absolute bop right there with verses from every member of Brother Smack. It's always a great time. Shout out .com, the homie Spence. Everything that Brother Smack is building with .com. Shout out Judy right there playing the keys. Y'all ain't even ready. You think else plays keys, just wait till you hear how his mom plays keys. You ain't even ready for that. Coachella, you messed up. Go hit up Brother Smack Coachella. You guys, man, this is a great freestyle right here. Again, these guys have so much stuff, just exclusive content on their IG, on their TikTok. You guys need to go tap in with that ASAP. Because again, I don't feel like I need to fight too much about Elyzr being one of the best rappers I know and the single best rapper I know. I don't feel I have to fight too much as labeling him one of the best rappers in California right now. And that's because there's a lot of rappers you guys don't know about. There's a lot of rappers who don't get the shine they deserve. This dude, if you're messing with Past the Ox, then you need to know Elyzr is easily one of our favorites. We're not gonna go rank him up there with J. Cole and stuff yet, but you better believe when he drops another album, we're ready. We're 100% ready. We're ready, locked and loaded to place him where he belongs amongst all the elites, the Rome Streets of the worlds, the Vince Staples, the Benny the Butchers, with all of them. He is up there with any of them. And this group, Brother Smack, is up there with, in my opinion, if you tapped in with Past the Ox, you know about the Delivery Boys. You know about who's another rap. There's multiple rap groups we cover, but the Delivery Boys is the one of the biggest ones that comes to my mind. We got the three wise owls. Shout out to Ryan Leo, and we got Brother Smack. Brother Smack is so influential to what we do here. Um, if you've seen the Mash interview, you know we show love to Brother Smack. Everything they got to do, man. This these projects they have, especially this first album right here, self-titled in 2021. Man, there is so much gold on here. The song "Hold On" is without a doubt the one that stands out the most for me. This album is everything. It's definitely a great starting point if you've never heard Elyzr, Candy Hollows, or Mash. Beautiful starting point. Because after you hear them getting down on all of these, you're gonna want to hear more of it. Shout out to Blue Tory on the production side, to Stretch, the Magic Man right there. Interview with him. Go check it out after this live stream. Go check it out now. Do what you want. But by diving into this album, you'll see everything that Brother Smack has to offer. My favorite track is Hold On, because when I heard the opening bars from MASH, I was taken away. I was like, oh man, this is. I swear I had the hairs on my shoulders standing up. I got hairy shoulders. I'm Mexican. Um, I swear I recognized the level as soon as I heard him rapping. I won't let a pessimist hold me down. Solo wax, so no strap can hold me down. And these bars is God's gift to a lonely child going out to the timelines that they. Oh my gosh, man, that thing is crazy. And then you get LSD while I'm hitting on the meds. Ooh, oh man, he always brings that griminess that makes me reminiscent of Baldwin Park. He's such a great voice for the city, in the sense that even the ugliest parts of Baldwin Park, this man demonstrates it through his rhymes. You can really understand where he's from and the mind state that he has by listening to how he raps. And there's a way he speaks that people from there, like, just connects. It hits with you in a big way. So this album right here, Brother Smack, is crazy. You guys need to tap in with that. Even more than that, mm, Winning Season. This is our number 5 album of 2025, our number 2 rap album of 2025 as well. And I gotta say, I don't know why everything isn't liked on this one, because there isn't a skip on this one. There's not a skip anywhere on this one. I love Old Natty. That's a great music video. This Wrong Play is a very notable track. So, Winning Season, the 2025 offering from Brother Smack, still going up right now on TikTok. Still going. All the songs there are starting to get recognized. Incredible project put together. Great album cover made by Spencer Owens. We did an interview with that guy too, so definitely go check that out. But Winning Season is such a triumphant project in the sense that you see Brother Smack at max potential here. Whether it's the silky banger on Too Much, the sexy banger. Ooh, y'all hide your girls and they come through playing that one, because that one's gonna make somebody fall in love right there. That's the baby maker right there. To the incredible message behind Needed Ya, where you can really feel them talking life into you. Shout out to my mama. She bought me Billabong. It's Elyzr right there. There's so much to the feature by Leota closing out the album. Craziness. Shout out to the features on here, Shaw Infinite and Leota, for absolutely gassing it. You already had 3 people going off, gassing every beat, and then the additions that Shaw and Leota bring to this album, and Mikey for the vocals on Figure It Out. If there's any song that should be on the why, this is my personal. We're gonna test something real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna see what my personal did because I listened to this album more than anything. This is one of my most listened to albums last year. Let's see. Let's see. Let's check it out. We going with the personal. I know winning season is gonna be saved. Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, just so I can prove myself. Friggin' love this project, man. This is a great project. This is gonna be on my playlist forever. Too many eternal bangers. 99 subs on Past the Aux, y'all. Y'all gotta don't pay attention to anything else. You see right there. But 99 subs right here on Past the Aux. We looking for 100, guys. And we if we get 100 subs, we're gonna drop that Patreon. The Patreon's coming as soon as we get 100 subs, 100 solid subs. We ain't going back under 100 once we get there. So help us out. Help us out to get there. Top 3 songs. Donchez. So winning season. It starts incredibly with Fight the Love. Kennedy Hollows takes a step forward in his whole, we're talking about Elyzr right now, but I'll take time to talk about Kennedy because his singing on this project was so unexpected, completely unexpected by me, and I can't believe the way this guy was getting down all throughout winning season, man, and his ability to sing on that. But I don't want to digress from talking about the homie else. So we'll hold on to that. I was about to just take you guys through winning season, but we'll do that another day. But yes, if you need an example of L's spitting, L's musical capabilities on full display, you definitely want to go check out Winning Season, one of Past the Ox's top albums of 2025, without a doubt. I think L's most memorable performance is really tough. His trading with Shaw on the back end of Walk With Me is ridiculous. His verse on Hold This One is that's probably it. His singing on No Ties. My favorite song on the whole album is No Ties. But there's too many great things happening here. There's too many great things happening on this project, man. And I just encourage you guys to definitely go check that out. 100%. Winning season. This one's going up right now. That one's going big time. Tacos Mas Buscos live going up on TikTok right now. 1,000 likes on TikTok. You guys need to go check that out. Go pull up on that and see what's good with it. Chorizo Vision, winning season. What more is there to say about L's? Well, we get into the part where we talk about, okay, so he's a singer, he's a rapper. Great. That's it. It's not all, guys. I got to show love to the back end. It's not even back end. I can only say that it's underrated at this point, So you see, if you follow Chorizo Vision, you're very familiar with Gazo. If you've seen any of our past the Ox interviews, you've heard the name Blue Tory mentioned multiple times in multiple interviews. Shout out to Mash and shout out to Spence. But when Brian Gazo, Blue Tory, and Elyzr come together, you get the incredible brownboyz. And shout out to all the amazing bassists, backup bassist Mash, reserve bassist. But Drew on the bass, the original face of Past the Ox. Fernington, friend of well, obviously he's a brown boy, but also he's most notably known for Past the Ox. He has a song called Algo Diferente. That's a banger. I absolutely love that song by Fernington. But he's most known for being Kuko's lead guitarist in his band when they travel, playing all over. There's a song called Hitchhiker. Absolutely murdered that Fernington. So whenever, and then there's also Lord Kelsey from the Free Nationals, who plays at some of the live shows. The first time I ever saw the brownboyz, I saw them playing with a artist named Simone, and Kelsey was backing them up. Kelsey was backing them up that night. Or was that? I could be mixing it up. Yeah, I believe I saw Kelsey, Lord Kelsey from the Free Nationals playing with the brownboyz, backing up Simone Joy Jones. Oh, and if you follow Past the Ox, you know Simone Joy Jones. But I digress. Whenever you get Elyzr, Blue Tory, and Brian Gazzo together, you get the incredible Brown Boys. Only having two songs out right now, but both of these songs being on my eternal playlist personally. Songs I always run back to. Dollar Tree, just that old school soul vibe. Beautiful music right here, guys, that you guys need to get into. Can't wait to show you guys a bit of that. But you should go listen to it regardless. And then one of our favorite singles, top 10 single from 2025, Better Off by the Brown Boys. And yeah, shout out to Spence for the Lieutenant Dan look right there. That is that's such a great cover to put Brian Gazzo in the Lieutenant Dan position. Go watch Forrest Gump if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Just staring off in the distance like that. That's such a beautiful shot. That is the high art that is involved with .com, the Brown Boys and Brother Smack. But the Brown Boys are one of the best shows in Los Angeles, in my opinion, guys. The Brown Boys are one of the best shows in Los Angeles, and all you gotta do is pull up on them to see what I'm talking about. Whoever they're accompanying, whoever they're accompanying, I saw them play with. The first time I saw the Brown Boys was actually with an artist named Hey Dion, who makes a great R&B artist. And oh my lord, the Brown Boys tore down the house that night. Oof, I didn't know anything from Hey Dion, but when I heard everything the Brown Boys were doing with them, that was an absolute vibe. That there was beautiful. It was high art. And then I saw them with Drew on the bass. He was with me watching Simone, and Lord Kelso was the backup there. And then I also saw Fernie playing with them with the surprise spot from Murs that night too, Neighborhood Orchestra, and the Brown Boys went in, killed it every time. Wasn't a single time the Brown Boys didn't kill it. And the most beautiful thing that the Brown Boys do is they have all of Elyzr's set in their mind. Every album I showed you, they could do every song off that. And it's the most beautiful thing that happens. Every Brother Smack song I've showed you, whether they're self-titled album or winning season, they have them all memorized already. And some songs before the first album, like not Walk With Me, uh, No Leash, one of my favorite songs that they have. I just don't. I'm trying my best not to cuss. I don't need no leash. Hey, I'm a dog. Ooh, that song went hard. And yeah, Brother Smack's been super incredible from I would say, like, I really caught on to them in 2018, but to see the wave they've just advanced and gotten better, it just blows me away. And then to know that the Brown Boys, each one of them has done incredible things in their own right. Whether it be Brian Gazzo, actually all three of them have come out on Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Show. I know that Blue Tory and Elyzr, not all at the same time, but Blue Tory and Elyzr were backing up Kuko last year in 2025. Yeah, Blue Tory and Elyzr were both Kuko's keyboardist and guitarist on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. To say it better for the cut. Last year, two of the Brown Boys, Blue Tory and Elyzr, were backups to Kuko on the Jimmy Fallon Show. Well, Brian Gazzo was also on the Tonight Show himself, backing up Denzel Curry and the what was it, the Soul Blooded Brass Band. He was also Brian Gazzo was also on NPR backing up Denzel Curry. The Cold Blooded Orchestra, Soul Blooded Orchestra. I'm forgetting the name. I have to check that out. See, I'm failing. Brian Gazzo came out on the Tonight Show backing up Denzel Curry and also made an appearance on his NPR playing percussion, which he is the drummer of the Brown Boys. And Blue Tory and Elyzr were both on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon playing with Kuko. Uh, Elyzr also makes an appearance on NPR with Ray Khalil during Ray Khalil's at home Tiny Desk concert during the pandemic, when nobody can go out, when they shut down the studio. Ray Khalil had the chance to do an at home Tiny Desk concert. That's how I found out about Ray Khalil. And she had the incredible Elyzr on keys. Oh, got it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to clip that one in. So there's just been incredible things. This group right here, this is like a side project technically compared to the output you're seeing from Elyzr in his solo career, just his solo rap career, solo music career, and then you see what's happening with Brother Smack. The output from Elyzr and Brother Smack is already incredible. But then you see the brownboyz and you see the way that they've been doing things away from these groups. It's absolutely incredible. I could talk a lot more about Elyzr. Elyzr went on tour in the last couple years. He's been on tour with Joey Quinones, the Sinceres, the Altons. That's all three. That's one group basically. But he's also been on tour with Kuko. He's and he's done shows with so many other names. He's and it's incredible the places this man continues to go and how he continues to grow his cachet. He continues to grow his brand. It's all excellence. It's all incredible what he's demonstrating. Um this dude, he's one of the best musicians today, one of the best rappers today, one of the best vocalists today, and just one of the best musical minds, you know. Um in 2024 he was one of our top 10 producers, and it's because of the production work he did on Simone Joy Jones's Magnet, which is one of our top 10 albums of that year, and I believe our number 2 R&B album that year, and the work he did with Choppies on the single Ride or Die, which is one of our top 10 favorite albums this year. Then the work he continues to do with Choppies' 2025 album Welcome Home. So just on the mixing and production side, Elyzr is a monster in his own right. So every aspect of music, this man is literally like one of the best. And I do believe once the right people find out, they're gonna bring a whole bunch of money to this man and say, "Hey, make a Lil Wayne album. Please help Lil Wayne, Elyzr. I would love for the Carter 7 to be brownboyz produced. That'd be incredible. Probably get some of the best music Wayne's had in a minute. I love Wayne. Sorry to hate on Wayne. But before we come to a close here, I just want to take one more look at Elyzr. You know, if you can see my laptop dying right there. Just some more insight. So again, Elyzr has a solo career. He's a rapper, a singer. Elyzr's with Brother Smack. Elyzr's with the brownboyz. But to cap it all off, this man's Mexican and a proud Mexican. He's an incredible mariachi singer. And his solo Spanish music. It's not mariachi music, but it's definitely corridos. It's like Baldwin Park corridos, SoCal corridos from the one and only Elyzr. He has 2 singles out right now from 2024, Lo Siento and Navegando. And I can't help but recommend both. You guys got to go check them out. Incredible guitar playing by Blue Tory, Furnington, and a bunch of other guitar players who are around Elyzr. If the musicians are messing with Elyzr, they're the best of the best. And this man, again, from Elyzr to Brother Smack to Elyzr to the brownboyz, this is one of the best musicians today, bar none. This is one of the inspirations for what Past the Ox does. And I am so honored today to share this with you. A little deep dive into Elyzr. So let me not end the whole stream and the screen share. As we come into a close, guys, that's one of my homies. That's a big homie to me. That's the big hoss. That's the big Kahuna. That's easily one of the best musical influences I've ever had in my life. I'm so honored to have spent this last 40 minutes with you guys just going over his greatness, just hopefully introducing you guys to some new music. Go check it out. Go check out everything this guy does. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, pastox_626. We cover everything Elyzr drops. We have an inside track. You know, yeah, we hear things, especially regarding Brother Smack, Elyzr, the brownboyz. Love all of those guys. Love to the whole camp and everybody who I haven't even named within this video, because this is about Eleazar, the incredible one, Baldwin Park's best, Baldwin Park's best rapper, Baldwin Park's best musical mind. Period. And that's where I'll leave it, guys. We're gonna start going live every Tuesday between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock around this time. And yeah, we're gonna do another artist profile. Cause look out for this one. It's gonna be cut up. It's gonna be a whole video dedicated to the sound of Elyzr, the sounds of Brother Smack. I might be able to pull out a Brother Smack thing from this, a whole brownboyz thing from this. But yes, I can't wait to get those out to you guys. I can't wait to really see how this came out. But yeah, if you guys see anything, comment who you'd like me to do a deep dive on, who you'd like me to listen to. I would love to cover some artist profiles and go over different things, but let me know, because I'll gladly scream into the void about Elyzr, but it won't be to the void very long because I'm about to cut this up and get it out to everybody. But this is I look forward to the day that the chat's cracking and we got plenty of people up in here just talking about Elyzr, talking about whoever we're covering, you know. So next week, who knows how I'm gonna cover? I'll decide that. But I'm honored to share with you, my homie, one of the greatest. Love you, Els. Thank you for tapping in. That's the stream. I'll see y'all later. Hit me up.